Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today I'm going to show you where you can find all of this Troilite material that you need in order to make the metal farms inside of Subnautica 2. If you're unfamiliar with what these metal farms are, they're a piece of hybrid alien technology that allows you to harvest any metal material directly out of the water, because in the lore, this entire planet's water is full of a lot of heavy metals that are constantly poisoning us. So one of those required materials that you need is Troilite and also axom bacterial cultures. So we're going to show you where to find the Troilite today. They're literally these little green crystals that grow all around some acid pools along the walls and amongst the broken down equipment. So I'm going to show you where to get that here today. And then I'll also show you where you can get some more of the axom bacterial culture, even though that's not really what this tutorial is for. So we're going to start out our adventure here today next to the research outpost, which is about 1,300 meters away from the life pod directly east. You can skim along the surface to avoid the giant tentacle monster that might eat you until you see this big tower. And then you can just head down below around the base of it, and you should find this particular outpost to the east of it. So once you get here, we're actually going to head down to this angel comb at the bottom underneath of a giant alien power reactor. And it's sort of between east and 105 on your compass. Once we get down to this angel comb area, we'll be able to follow it to where the aliens used to have their giant metal harvesting quarry. So you'll see this giant looming structure here in the distance. This is the power generation station left over from the axom aliens that used to live here. I guess by lore standards, they're still here somewhere. It's not clear if they're not just added to the game yet, or if they live in a different part of the map altogether. So once we get down here, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to follow one of these giant tentacles that this angel comb grows onto to the northeast. And we're going to want to make sure that we have the depth module, if you don't already have it equipped on your tadpole, so that you can go as low as possible. This is super important because this quarry area that's got all these acid pools in it is going to be full of not only these big bulldog looking fish, but above it is going to patrol another one of those collector leviathans. So if you can't get deep enough, you'll either get his attention and he'll come try to kill and eat you, or you'll get crushed to death, which is not a great way to go from what I understand. So one of the big changes that happened inside of this game recently with hot patch number 2 that went out just today is you'll see these big green crystals that are all over the place. That is what gives you your Troilite. This stuff spawns about 3 of them from each one of these, and they added a whole bunch more of them to this quarry area so that you don't accidentally soft lock yourself when progressing, because I don't know if they respawn yet, but these used to be a lot more rare. So you'll find them all over the place down here along the edge, and all you have to do to go harvest them is get out your sonic resonator and swim down. Make sure you give them a scan too if you want. This is the mineralized clinker, and this is what gives us our Troilite. You get like, I don't know, a few of them per. Yeah, it looks like it gave us another 3. Or maybe another 2. Because I had 3 from before. But I have 6 now is the important thing. And there's a whole lot more of them to be had, and they're spread out all over this underwater sort of basin. The other place that we're going to be taking a look for stuff too, as we look around for more of that stuff, is we actually want to look inside of these acid pools. Now the other thing that we want to do is we want to start poking our heads around these acid pools that you can see. I've already picked these ones clean down here, but definitely check all of them for the important materials that you might need. But we're actually going to use our wake makers, and we're going to check out what's going on up here. So inside of these different pools, you're going to look for these little baskets. These are the axom bacterial clusters or cultures that you need in order to also build these giant metal farms. They just get out of here because the local critters are eating our ship. But you need one of each of these in order to craft these giant metal farms. The metal farms themselves you need a bioscanner for, and you can scan 3 of these little tubes here on each one of them in order to unlock that. And pretty much everything you need in order to build those metal farms is available right here. Just be careful that you don't overuse the Troilite, because I'm not clear on if they made it respawn or not, although they did add a lot more of it. There's some more right here. There's some in and around behind these machines as well. And you need one of each of these, I think actually maybe 2 of those, in order to make the correct materials to build one of these. And people were soft locking themselves before because they were running out of the Troilite, because it doesn't, or at least it didn't respawn. But the trick is you can actually use these metal farms in order to harvest and farm more. So that'd be it for this one, ladies and gentlemen. That's where you find the Troilite in order to build the metal farms. I hope you found this helpful. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Oh yeah, these green things also glow, and they're not all completely within this metal farm area either. They kind of spawn a little bit outside of here as well, which is super handy. Okay, that's good to know.